Resignation of Queensland Premier Annastacia Palaszczuk not only sets up the Labor Party for renewal, but it's also the end of an era. For more, let's bring in my colleague Jonathan Lea. And Jonathan, the COVID premiers have all gone now.
Well, Kieran, having lived through it and covered it, it seems incredible that all of those COVID premiers have now either resigned or been pushed in one form or another. And a period of time there, they really were household names. But Annastacia Palaszczuk and her departure yesterday, or at least the announcement of it, really does show how politics has changed across the nation. You've got Gladys Berejiklian, Dominic Perrottet, Dan Andrews of Victoria. At times it felt like he was leading the country. Michael Gutwin at Tasmania, Stephen Marshall, Mark McGowan in Western Australia, and Michael Gunner. Scott Morrison himself also gone. Only Andrew Barr out of the nation's capital as a chief minister remains. Annastacia Palaszczuk used COVID and COVID politics tremendously successfully through the border. It ended up delivering her an extra 4 seats in 2020 as she dominated another state election and managed to become the first female premier to deliver 3 consecutive victories. The announcement of her departure has been received with mixed news, as you would expect.
I think it's time that she resigned.
Using this whole precinct to build a casino and the Gabba Stadium are 2 pretty unpopular redevelopments.
I think she's done a very good job over the years.
She's left a legacy of the suspension of the Human Rights Act, creation of new police powers, construction of new prisons and skyrocketing incarceration rates of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander First Nations peoples.
I think she's done a bloody good job. My life has come up since 2015 when she started.
I wish she sort of just completed this term because she did leave a really big spot to fill in.
And Jonathan, what's the latest on the Labor leadership race? We're very much focusing on that over the next couple of days. Will it get to a race? Will there be a compromise?
You would certainly expect that it would get to a race. Let's bring up on the screen and show you at home who the contenders are. Stephen Miles, front and centre at the moment. It appears to have the endorsement of Annastacia Palaszczuk. It's significant because he was wheeled out very much as the attack dog quite often when it came to criticising the Morrison government. Shannon Fentiman, also the current health minister, is dealing with issues, especially up in far north Queensland. And Cameron Dick, the only right-leaning contender within the Labor Party. Shannon Fentiman, though, as I understand it, will hold a press conference in the next 45 minutes. What's interesting at the moment, Kieran, is Queensland is often dominated by natural disasters. We've seen how it's made and shaped political leaders previously. At the moment, Stephen Miles, when he held his press conference, has made it very clear he didn't want to talk about the backroom briefings and the number counting which is taking place. He's very determined to make it look like it, at least, that he's focused on Queensland's needs and what is happening with potentially Cyclone Jasper up north.
Are you confident you have the numbers?
Today, I will be focused on ensuring that we have everything in place that we need to keep Queensland safe. I have been able to very smoothly move into the chair of the QDMC role to make sure that our state is well prepared for this coming cyclone. Again, Madura, I won't be spending the day campaigning. I'll be spending the day focused on ensuring that we are well prepared for this cyclone, ensuring Queenslanders have what they need.
Kieran, it is incredible to think what has happened in Queensland over the last 3 elections. I remember covering the election when Annastacia Palaszczuk beat Campbell Newman. I think there was only 7 MPs within the Labor ranks at that time, and the Premier, or the woman who would go on to become Premier, said she just wanted to have more people beside her in Parliament. It's an incredible legacy she now leaves behind, but we will bring you that press conference with the Health Minister here in Queensland in the next 45 minutes. She'll be dealing with a number of issues, not only what she wants to do and how she wants to shape Queensland, but also the current health crises which are playing out both in southeast Queensland and also up north. Kieran?